What up, what up, what up? Thank you for subscribing to Cayenne Thoughts. That's hashtag Cayenne Thoughts. Just want to give a shout out to everyone that has viewed my videos. Do me a favor, when you come on this channel, just press the like button, Feel free to leave comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know what I can do to improve. Let me know what topics you want to discuss. Anything that comes to mind, I'm willing to discuss it, So just send them to me and let's just make it happen. Again, thank you all. Cayenne Thoughts. Okay, I'm gonna jump right back into it. Rest in peace, Nypsey Hussle. I'm not gonna stay on this, but I just a few things came out in the news in the last couple of days, and I just want to touch on. First thing, Eric Holder, he pleaded not guilty. Not only did he plead not guilty, but he went and got Chris Darden, former O.J. Simpson prosecutor, as his lawyer. So, before I get into that, I just want to say, a lot of people have been saying, everything not a conspiracy theory, he just got murdered. No, everything is a conspiracy theory. When things don't line up, when there's a bunch of holes in the story, it's what you call a conspiracy theory. You understand what I'm saying? It's nothing about this story, to me, makes it look like it was from a jealous man murdering somebody. First of all, Nypsey Hussle, he wasn't a regular person, you know what I mean? He was a rapper, he was a multi-millionaire, self-made entrepreneur. Things he was doing in his neighborhood, he was employing people, he was empowering people. It was so many things he was doing that was positive. This is so much bigger than what people was trying to chalk it up to be. They trying to make it look like, oh, he was in the gang. Things happen when you're in the gang. He had beef with this dude. He was a snitch, whatever. That's not what happened. I'm gonna tell you why. This is my thoughts. Eric Holder pleads not guilty. He pleads not guilty and go hire Chris Darden. My thing was, how do you get Chris Darden? People like Chris Darden, he only took the case to further his fame. Further his fame? He famous already. This would hurt him, right? Because Eric Holder, so-called, was on a video killing Nypsey Hussle. Right there. It's in a video we all saw. Right? I don't think so. I didn't see Eric Holder pull the trigger in that video. Who in here can say, who that saw the video can say that it was Eric Holder that pulled that trigger? Again, the footage we had was from 3,000 feet away. Not taking it off of him, but not putting them on him either. Why would Chris Darden take this case knowing that Eric Holder is guilty? It makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. Now, he was at a mental institution. Yeah, he crazy, but he ain't that crazy. You caught on camera. You might as well try to get a deal from the. You know what I'm saying? You might as well do a plea from the door, but that's not what he's doing. He's telling you straight up, I didn't do it. And that lawyer's gonna prove he did. So I guess that soon come. We'll see what goes on after that. And my thing is this too, we gotta stop chalking everything up as black on black crime. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't just black on black crime. You know what I mean? Some things are conspiracy. And I know people want to pick and choose what's not and what is it. Look at Pac and Big murders still haven't been solved. But you solved Nipsey's in 2 days? Well, he must be the first rapper in history to lose his life and they found the killer that quick. I ain't never seen nobody jump up that quick and have a suspect and everything in 2 days. 2 days. Nah, this is real quick. They're going to do a rush job and they're going to rush him right up out of there too. You watch. They're going to rush him right out of there. I don't think, my prediction is he's not going to get charged with that crime. And rest in peace to Nypsey Hussle, man. I hope the murderer do come to justice. And if it is Eric Holder, I hope they put him under the jail. Matter of fact, I hope they give him the death penalty. But the way they have it set up, the way it's laying out, the way it's playing out right before our eyes, really gonna get off, man. He didn't do it. What's gonna lead you back to who did it? That means a lot of people lying if you don't get convicted. Yes, I do believe that when you start tapping into things and you start doing certain things, that you're gonna get hate. The hate is always gonna be there. You know, people gonna hate you for whatever you do. You could wear clean clothes and they're gonna hate you. You know what I'm saying? But for someone to take this man's life who's employing everywhere, I mean everyone in that community, you know what I'm saying, giving people a purpose. You know what I mean? Perhaps paving the way even for Eric Holder. He was a rapper too, supposedly. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, before we jump to and hashing out on my brother killing my brother, let's start looking at other things. Now, there's certain things I'm not gonna say right here on air. I'm just not gonna say it. You know what I mean? But you can read between the lines and you can see what's going on here. And I can tell you, somebody's covering up something. You understand what I'm saying? 5 times in the chest, 1 time in the head. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, Nypsey Hussle. You know, I hope your family finds justice. I hope we find clarity. To other news, I read an article that was really interesting about Beyonce, actually. It was allegedly Beyonce had a meeting with Reebok, and she walked out the meeting. And she told straight up, she said, I'm leaving this meeting because none of y'all don't look like me, and I can't relate. So I take my hat off to her, you know what I mean? Because with so many little girls, even women, even some men, so many people looking at her, you know, that was a big deal what she did, you know? It was like, you know, you don't have to sell yourself short or change who you are to push someone else's product. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do that. So I definitely commend her for that, and I think that was a real big move. You know, Beyonce, she is one of my favorite female artists. And I think that's cool. Rihanna, she got ownership of all her masters. I think that's cool too. Shout outs to Rihanna, owner of all your masters. You know, I'm sure there's gonna be other discussions on that, but I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm just gonna say congratulations. Other news that I thought was interesting. Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, just finalized his divorce with his wife, with his ex-wife. He is now $36 billion less rich. Ouch. But he's still the richest man in the world. He was worth $150 billion. His ex-wife got $36 billion, and now he's worth $114 billion. Right under him is Bill Gates for $102 billion. So, you know, more money, more problems. I'm sure he'll get over it. He's worth $150 billion. Oh, she also got 4% of all Amazon trading. So, you know, that was crazy. Sometimes it's cheaper to keep her, you know what I mean? But I guess he's chilling, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter, you know what I mean? She good, he good, you know what I mean? I wish I had them kind of problems. But, you know, just to get back into everything, like I said, you know, we often, mostly everybody, we often look at people's lives and we wish it was us, you know what I'm saying? We want that, we want everything, we want all that, but you know, besides not even willing or wanting to work for it, we want something that someone else has worked for and acquired, not to even think about the headaches that come with what they have. You know what I mean? The things they had to lose to gain. You know, to gain, no one's journey is easy, you know what I'm saying? And the journey that's easy ain't gonna last. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, I've tried so many things in my life. This is one of the reasons why I'm even doing this channel. I tried so many things. Just don't give up, you know. I just feel like, you know, if you keep going for your own, you ain't worried about what they doing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can carve their own lane. People stop coveting what people have. You know what I'm saying? Let's just try to work hard and get what we gotta get to. You know what I mean? Everyone is unique. No two people are the same. So we all have our own unique thing to bring to the game. You know what I'm saying? Look up to your, you know, find your mentor. You know, I have a few mentors, and I'm not afraid to admit it. You know, and you know, one of the things that I really pride myself on is challenging certain challenging the norm. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't want to listen to what they said. I'd rather listen to what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Because 9 times out of 10, it's always a story behind the story. And yes, everything to me is a conspiracy theory. Every last thing. You know what I'm saying? Everything is a conspiracy theory. You know what I mean? Shit, why the grits bubble like that in the pot? That's a conspiracy theory to me. You know what I'm saying? Why? You know what I mean? Why they not just smooth? Why do they come from oats to smooth? You know, it's just, I want to question everything. You know what I mean? Every last thing, because you know what? If you don't ask no questions, that means you know all the answers. You know what I mean? And what fun is knowing it all? Everybody's a Mr. Know-it-all, you know what I mean? But my thing is this: if you're not a know-it-all, then they want to chalk you up to being a conspiracy theorist. Like, it's not a lane. If it don't look right, to me, it ain't right. That's just period. You know what I'm saying? It's so many ways now that we have Google. We walk around with computers in our pocket all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can actually do research. Why not do research instead of letting somebody else give you an opinion? I don't mind you telling me your opinion, but don't give me an opinion. You know what I mean? Don't put us in a category, you know what I'm saying? Don't put me in a category, you know? Don't tell me, oh, this is what happened, and then when I ask, well, why did that happen, you call me a conspiracy theorist. You know what I'm saying? You know, but anyway, shout out to Nypsey Hussle. Shout out to Jeff Bezos. Shout out to Beyonce. Again, my heart goes out to Nypsey, and what I really want is for everyone to come together and ask questions. And remember, when we doing those visuals and those when we have those good words, let's keep it all positive. You know, let's stop talking about putting the emphasis on him being a Crip. You know, because I feel like that just takes away from all the good he was doing. You can't chalk everything up to him being a Crip. You know what I mean? Let's talk about the philanthropy and the things that he was doing and how he was finding himself and how he was a good dad. You know, let's talk about these things. Let's keep his memory going, you know. But let's also bring his killer to justice. And that means not fall by they throw in our face. Because at this point, you can pick any man and put his picture up and say that's him. You can't like that. And his family deserves it, and us as fans deserve it. But anyway, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for checking me out. It's Kayam Thoughts. I'm out. See you next time.